Hello children, today we will discuss the unit cell structure and function for your examination. Class 8 subject science. Part A is having 20 multiple choice questions. Part B is descriptive. In that 5 2 marks questions are there, 2 3 marks questions are there, and 1 4 marks question is there. Totally 40 marks question paper will be for you. So let's start. The basic structural and functional unit of an organism. Options: cell, dry cell, live cell, box cell. Here the answer is cell. Second question. Cells they differ in shape. Second option, size. Third option, number of cells. All the above. All the cells, they differ in their shape, size and number too. So the option D is the correct answer. Which of the following is not made up of single cell? Options: amoeba, paramecium, egg, human. Here amoeba, paramecium and egg all are made up of single cell, whereas human is a multicellular organism. Next, fourth question. Locomotory organ of amoeba is cilia, tail, sauropodia, dendrites. Here the correct answer is sauropodia, as the cilia are not present in the amoeba, tail is not present, and dendrites they are present in the neuron. Hence the answer is sauropodia. Fifth question. An extra membrane that covers the cell membrane of the plant cell. Options are cell wall, nuclear membrane, cell cytoplasm, extended projections. Cell wall is present, whereas nuclear membrane is present at the center. Cell cytoplasm is a liquid gel-like structure. Extended projections are not present in the cell. Hence the answer is cell wall. Sixth one. A group of similar cells that perform a specific function is a organ, tissue, organism, none. Here tissue is the answer because tissue are the group of cells. Here tissues together forms an organ and all the organs together forms an organisms. So the answer is B, tissue. Seventh question. Here it is a puzzle. I am an outer membrane of the cell. I am made up of microscopic pores that allow the movement of the materials in and out. Who I am? So the options are cell cytoplasm, cellular membrane, nucleus, cell wall. Here the microscopic pores are present in the cell membrane. Hence the answer is B. Eighth question. Identify a prokaryote. Options: amoeba, paramecium, bacteria, human. Here prokaryote means it is not having a definite nucleus. So the answer is bacteria, whereas amoeba, paramecium and human all are eukaryotes, whereas bacteria is prokaryote. Ninth question. The part of the cell in which thread-like structures means chromosomes are found. Options: cell nucleus, microcell, cell wall, cytoplasm. Obviously the answer is cell nucleus. In that the thread-like structures, chromosomes are present. And next question. Cell that have a well organized nucleus with a membrane are, whether they are called as prokaryotic, eukaryotic, we have to find out. The options are prokaryotic, eukaryotic, bacteria and blue-green algae. Here eukaryotes they have a well organized nucleus, whereas prokaryotic are not having that one. Prokaryote, bacteria, blue-green algae, all these are not having the well organized nucleus. Hence the answer is eukaryote. 11th question. The part of a cell are separated from each other and that separate from the medium surrounded by. Options: cell membrane, cell nucleus, cytoplasm and cell fluid. Cell cytoplasm and cell fluid both are same. Cell nucleus is present at the center, whereas cell membrane is the outer layer that separate this all the cells, and they separate from the medium. Here, next question, 12th question. Identify the unicellular organisms in the picture. Here they have given a picture, we have to identify it. Options: paramecium, euglena, amoeba, algae. The answer is amoeba, option C. And next question. Which particle found in the human blood changes its shape? Very interesting question. Here the options are red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, all the above. So here the answer is white blood cells. Next question, 14th question. Instrument that is used to observe the microorganism. Magnifying glass, microscope, telescope, television. Magnifying glass we are not using. Telescope, it is used for seeing the stars and all. Television for seeing programs, whereas microscope is the answer, whereas we are using this for to observe the microorganisms. 15th question. Which of the following is the correct statement? See here, they have asked the correct statement. They have given some statements are there. 4 statements are there. We have to opt correct one. Options: multicellular organism is made up of one organelle. Organisms made up of single cell. Multicellular organisms arise from 2 unicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms are formed from more than one cell. Here the multicellular, first one, the multicellular organism is made up of one organelle. No, it is made up of many organelles will be present in that organism. Organisms made up of single cells, it is not true. Multicellular organisms arise from 2 unicellular organisms, this is also wrong. And the 4th one, multicellular organisms they have formed from the more than one cell. So this is the answer, hence the answer is option is D. Next, 16th question. The scientist who discovered the cells under the microscope for the first time. Robert Koch, Robert Hooke, Leeuwenhoek and the Robert Book. So the answer is Robert Koch. 17th question. The organelle of the plant cell that contains green pigment in it. Mitochondria, plastid, vacuoles, cell wall. Here mitochondria is a powerhouse. Plastid, we'll see. Vacuoles, they store the food and the water. Cell wall is present at the outer layer, means below the cell membrane. Hence the answer is plastid, where the plastids are chloroplast is present. Hence that is the responsible for the green color of the leaves. And now 18th one. Identify the correct statement about the plant cells. They have given some statements here, all are related to plant cell, and we have to identify which is correct one. They have plastids and tiny vacuoles. They do not have plastid, but they have a cell wall. They have plastid and big vacuoles. They have plastid and cell wall too. Here the first statement, they have plastid but tiny vacuoles. This is wrong, because plant cell is having plastid, whereas tiny vacuoles are not present there. They do not have plastid, so it is wrong. This second statement is wrong. Let's see the third one. They have plastids and big vacuoles. This is true, because they have plastid and the big vacuoles are present in the plant cell. They have plastid and cell wall too. Cell wall is present. So the answer is third and fourth one, and that gives in third option, that is C. 3 and 4. These 2 statements are correct. And 19th question. The part that control the activity of the cell. Mitochondria, lysosomes, nucleus and cytoplasm. So here the activity is controlled by the nucleus of the cell. Question 20. The pigment that is responsible for the green color of the leaves. Options: chloroplast, mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi complex. Answer is chloroplast. And now part B, descriptive type of questions will be there. We have to explain them, we have to write them. Here 2 marks 5 questions will be there. We'll see in which part of the cell does the chromosomes are seen. We know that that is at the nucleus, and we have to write the function of the chromosomes. Here chromosomes, they will send the traits or the characters from the parents to their offsprings or their children. So that like that we have to write. Name the part of the cell seen under the microscope. When we see the cell under the microscope, we'll see the three main parts. First one is cell wall. Cell wall means cell membrane, cytoplasm, and the nucleus. These three parts we have to write. Write the function of the nucleus and how the nucleus will be function, that we have to write there. Why the amoeba has no definite shape? We know that amoeba is not having definite shape. We have to give the reason, because amoeba is not having locomotor organ. It is having a sauropodia. By that sauropodia, amoeba will move any part of the body. So it is not having a definite shape, that we have to write here. We have to draw a neat label diagram of neuron, and we have to write the function of it. Next, third main question. Here 2 questions are there, and they are for 3 marks questions. Total 6 marks will be there. Name the organelles floating in the cytoplasm. Explain any one of the organelle. We know that in the cytoplasm so many organelles will be floating. It may be mitochondria, chloroplast, ribosomes, lysosomes, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum. All these organelles we have to write, and we have to explain any one of the organelle, which one we like. And now, what are the differences between the plant cell and the animal cell? The plant cell is having the main parts, that is cell wall and big vacuoles and chloroplast. All those are present, whereas in the animal cell, they are not having. A cell wall is not present in this animal cell. The big vacuoles are not present. Of course, tiny vacuoles will be there. Big vacuoles are not there. And animal cell is not having a chloroplast, that we have to write. And the last one is draw a neat labeled diagram of a plant cell. So all these are the most probable questions from the chapter cell structure and its functions. Practice these questions. Good luck. Thank you.